Hello, Libra. This is your June career and money reading. Let's see what the energy is like for your career and money for the rest of June. Yeah, and then next week I will start with the love and relationship again for July. Let's see. Ooh. Lots coming out. Okay, so we have the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So the King of Wands could be energy you're embodying, or it could be the energy of someone you're going to partner with, or someone who's going to come into your life, because he would be like the creative, entrepreneurial, someone who's a go-getter, who's driven, who takes charge. So that very well could be, like I said, the energy you're embodying, or someone who's going to like work with you on a creative project. And then we also have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, truth. I feel like it's coming to some kind of conclusion. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is about observation. So maybe you're getting clarity on, this could also be like someone who's a younger air sign, someone who's younger than you, or someone who doesn't have as much experience as you. Maybe you're getting an assistant. I don't know. It could be something like that. The Tower. Okay. Wasn't planning to keep going. Oh, geez, but they're just popping out now. The Tower and the Eight of Cups. So walking away from something that didn't work out. So the Tower would be like an upheaval. It could be about destruction, like destroying a foundation of something. And the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know what it could be, like marriage, or maybe just like a business partnership. Let's see, I want to clarify this, but with the Tower and the Eight of Cups, it's about walking away from something maybe that didn't work out, or maybe something happened. The Tower with the Ten of Pentacles can sometimes mean like divorce, or if we're talking about business, it's like the dissolving of a company, a company shutting down, or a business shutting down. That kind of thing could represent that. And so but first I want to clarify this first row. Is this you or another person? The Ace of Swords is air, and so is the Page of Swords, so it definitely could be you. It's like you observing what the truth of a situation is. And we have the Sun, which is Leo energy, but it's also happiness, joy, bliss. So it could be Leo energy for you. Since we have the King of Wands, that would be like Leo. Could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And we have the Moon, so opposites. The Sun and the Moon. But the Moon is also intuition. So where the Sun would be like masculine energy, the Moon would be feminine energy. The Moon is intuition, darkness, our shadows, diving into our shadows. But I feel like it's just like opposites, a masculine, feminine. Then we have, and that's very much Libra, right? Is like balance. Balancing opposing energies, or like duality. I feel like Libras are definitely tapped into like duality because they have to keep balance in between. The Six of Wands is about victory, success, and the Knight of Cups is about offering your love to someone, to something, or going towards something that you love. Three of Pentacles is about teamwork and collaboration. So definitely something having to do with a partnership here. Whether it's like you walked away from something that didn't have a strong foundation towards your Ten of Pentacles, which is like abundance, having everything in the physical world. Look, the Strength is Leo energy too. So definitely Leo energy for a lot of you. Maybe go watch the Leo reading too. Maybe you have Leo in your chart, could be. Or it's like partnering with a Leo. But the Strength is like developing inner strength. Like something about partnership and like learning how to partner in a new way with people. Maybe something in the past didn't work out. Had you having to walk away from a business or a business partnership with someone who represents kind of like that King of Wands energy, or that's you taking charge and like going towards kind of like starting your own business too. The Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. And we have 2 threes. Threes are about creation. And we have a lot of creative energy, like with the King of Wands too. Let's see. The Seven of Cups, having a lot of options, and the Two of Swords, which is being in a stalemate, needing to make a decision, not making a decision, deliberately not making a decision. I mean, it was like with the Page of Swords, which represents like observation and kind of seeing how something's going to play out. It could be that because you have a lot of options coming in. High Priestess. This could be about secrets, hidden knowledge, you following your intuition. Maybe not sharing with people what you're up to. Could be that too. I do feel like the King of Wands is your energy, the energy you're embodying. So a masculine fire sign would be someone who's driven, passionate, creative, who's going after what he wants, he, she, and getting clarity on the direction. You know, after a period, or realizing also what you have to walk away from, or what, you know, the Tower to me does feel like, hold on, more swords. So, and a lot of masculine energy coming out too. So we have the King of Cups on the bottom. I'm not going to take it, but we have the King of Swords fly out, which is about setting boundaries, speaking your truth. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is about resting. I feel like this is all internal work you're doing. So the Tower could be something happening on the outside, whether it's like you lost money, or you lost a job, or not, or you left a job, or you deliberately kind of destroyed a foundation within career and money. It's like just like breaking things down. It was like once you chose to go in the direction that like really lit you up, that you were passionate about, that made you feel balanced, that helped you. I feel like this is also like just enlightenment too. I don't know why, like for both. It's like the enlightenment of the sun, the enlightenment of the moon, the energy of both. And going towards like where you feel most successful, where you feel most admired. Because this could be also about like admiration. And this one's definitely about like public recognition. It could be like you wanting to be admired too for what you do. I feel like it's like you feeling like, okay, I'm tired of playing on the sidelines. I'm tired of feeling like I don't get the recognition I want. And the Tower to me really feels like, I mean, it could be destroying partnerships, not destroying. Okay, I use the word destroy because that's what the Tower represents, but it is like, doesn't mean you're like, you know, having fights with everyone and leaving things in a really bad way, but it just means like you're seeing where things are not solid in the foundation, whether it's like someone offers you something, or someone is partnering with you, or you're working with someone already. It's like you're like, oh, I don't feel like this really doesn't feel solid enough for me, right? So it's really just using your discernment and realizing where you need to walk away, and like only going towards what does feel solid. This is definitely like full stability, security, and not settling for less than that, you know. And it takes a lot of inner strength to walk away from things, even if it's like you are getting offers, because we do have the Seven of Cups, which is like having a lot of options. You are getting offers, but like deliberately not choosing. It's like that can sometimes be like you're not seeing the situation, you need to choose, but it's like because you're like, wait, I need to tap into my intuition first. I need to make sure that this is the right direction for me. And then the King of Swords would be like, okay, now I feel in my power enough to choose, and I'm going in that direction. But it is also like allowing yourself to rest and meditate on it, and also being okay with the waiting of like, I know what is meant for me will be coming in. So even if those options are not here, or I haven't found them already, it's like holding out for them is your best option, because you know that there's still something coming, because you can feel it. and you're getting clarity on it, you're listening to your intuition, you're really tapped in. And the Magician, yeah, so you're feeling in your power. You're like, I know that what I want to create is not here in my present moment yet. And you're okay with that. And you're like, I'm letting all of the old stories, old ways of being, old patterns of behavior, old people-pleasing ways, that Libras are very people-pleasing. I'm letting all of that go. That's the Tower energy. In order to wait for what it is that you do want. Okay, so we have surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And we also have surrender, the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So this could definitely be like the partnerships you have within business. Maybe you are wanting to control the situation, and this could be what you're letting go of, right? The foundations you're destroying within you. And also you being more discerning is like, okay, I'm just gonna like choose to cut this off. I'm gonna choose to cut this controlling, thinking I can control people, or trying to control people, or thinking I can and this, I think what happens is you're realizing this belief that when something feels out of your control, or you feel like you want to control something, you then think it's like, oh, well, this person must need to be fixed, so maybe I can fix them and try to, help them be different so that they fit into my world, when really it's like, maybe they're not meant to be in your world when it comes to whatever it is whatever role you're trying to get them to play. And surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So what is in your present moment isn't necessarily working out for you in the moment. You're deciding to go inward. Like I said, this is all internal work that you're doing. Choosing your own path and realizing, like, maybe that's what it is too, is like you keep choosing to be in partnerships with people that aren't necessarily compatible, especially when it comes to business. And so instead of trying to control the situation or trying to fix somebody to fit into what you want, maybe it's asking you to go do it on your own, to branch out, to try to have a different partnership, Sometimes, you really got to look at compatibility and know that what you, like, maybe you're used to just taking what's in front of you, right? It could be a childhood pattern. It's like, oh, well, I guess this is just what I'm supposed to do because this is what's showing up right now. It's like, no, you have the control to say no to that if you feel into it and realize that that's not for you. So it's asking you to find your power in that way, and also for you to know that you can manifest or create something newer, but asking for it, right? That prayer, asking for it to be brought to you, asking for the support, asking for exactly what it is you need. So meditate a little bit more, go within if you haven't been already. If things aren't working out for you, don't try to force it. Maybe you're being asked to go in a different direction. So I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like your own reading with me, you can click the link below. And once you purchase your session, then I'll send you an email with the calendar to schedule the date and time. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.